What's up, everybody? True Evil here, and we're on day 5 of Etheria Restart. So, most people are level 35 to 42 who have been max stamina refreshing, and we're at the part of the content where it might be difficult to keep going. For example, if you are trying to push to Hell 1 for the first time and you didn't really build your team correctly for the fundamentals like Doki Doki, and your CC unit, for example, like your Kazuyo, doesn't have any upgrades on her skill 3, so maybe the effect res on the units are too tough and you're not able to clear it. And instead of just realizing that maybe I need to wait a day or two to get a lattice, you just try to spam it. And I just want to say that this game isn't a race, it's a marathon, and you may feel like it is like a sprint because of PvP and you want to get into RTA as soon as possible. You want to get those mythic modules on your speedsters and absolutely destroy, but I'm going to say it's okay to wait. And you're going to feel this in different ways, right? Like, for example, I didn't fail any of the Hell stuff that I did today. I did Hell 1 and Hell 2 of Terror, and at Hell 2, I felt that if I had pushed on to Hell 3, I would have probably lost, because even though I did pass it, my gray is just a little too squishy with the purple shell. So I knew I needed to upgrade to a white fang. The only problem is, right, is that every white fang that I got that had usable stats for me, it would have a 1 on the matrix that I needed to be upgraded. So it was a little rough for me on that front because I used 1,000 stamina or something today on just trying to get a white fang, and I didn't get a single one I could use. And that's rough, and it made me want to spam stamina capsules, but I really had to remind myself that it's not a sprint. Even though I want to push the content and I want to be at the top of the leaderboards and everything, I need to realize that wasting the capsules and losing out on 2 times modules when they happen is going to be really rough. So, as a light spender, there's no way I can afford to do that. So, definitely just have to remind myself that there's always tomorrow to get the white fang that I need. Now, I still say that if I don't get the white fang, I'm not going to just not play the game, right? So, I definitely started building up my Rahu already to farm Hell for Doki Doki. And, if I don't get the White Fang, it's not the end of the world. I'll just go and do Doki Doki. And it does suck because, like, you go in sometimes with these plans, and for me, I wanted to farm Hell for Terror and then go to Doki. But unfortunately, because I just don't get that RNG drop that I need. There's no point in bashing my head against a wall. So you just have to remind yourself that and not just spam, oh, I can't do this stage, let me do it over and over again. You really just need to take it back, be like, what can I do to farm my characters up and level them up? And then, if you can't do that, is there anything else I can do? Like, for example, if I don't get that White Fang, I can't realistically do Terror, so I go to Doki Doki. That's how you should approach these things, I think, especially right now, because it's sort of open ended with what to do while we push for those final matrices. So, let me know if this helped at all. I really felt like this would help because I was really mad today when I kept looking at these modules and I was getting these late game sets like this where it's like, yeah, this set's going to be amazing like on level 45, right? But right now this feels terrible because I need to have an onslaught set so I can farm for the end game pieces like the momentum ones and the keen eye ones. So, yeah, it's a little rough out there. So, if you're struggling with anything, just write it down in the comment, and I'll see you guys tomorrow with some more character guides.